we know that when the master came back towards the end and he wanted to see his return on an investment, the one who had only one talent, who had buried it, was like, here's your one talent. and God, the master was not pleased.
Right.
All the others who was given the talents, I think one was given 2 and the other one was given 5. Let me make sure.
You right.
Yes. Okay. Yes. And one was given 2 and one was given 5. And they both doubled their talent.
Right.
But this is what he said. But his master answered him, "You wicked and slothful servant. You knew that I reap where I have not sown and gather where I scattered no seed. Then you ought to have invested my money with the bankers, and at my coming I should have received what was my own with interest. So take the talent from him and give it to him who has the 10 talents. For to everyone who has, more will be given, and he will have an abundance. But from the one who has not, even what he has will be taken away. And cast the worthless servant into the outer darkness. In that place, there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth." So if we don't use the gifts that God gives us, he's saying that you're wasteful. You're wasteful. And, I never want to get to a place where, because of fear, or because, basically that's what it was. The man was fearful. And a lot of times, in order to get to the place that God wants you to be in, you got to step out. And it's scary. It can be a scary situation. It's not often comfortable, but he stretches us and he gives us grace. And so in order for you, it's like that branch where he always said, the branches that don't bear fruit, it's just going to be pulled and harvested for the fire. So you have to use what he gave you. It's not a waste. You have to look at it as it's valuable. He put value in you. And that's what he wants to see, is that value. And when you let someone else talk you out of it, then it's putting you in a place where it's like saying that you don't consider yourself what he considers you. You're not in agreement with what he says. And so it says that we must come to God in spirit and in truth. So if you're not coming in what he says, then that's not truth. You're not coming into him in your pure self, because you're believing the lies of others, of whatever they had told you. But in his mercy and in his grace, he can see that. And that's why he wants us healed. That's why he wants us delivered. That's why he wants us free, so that we can be who he has called us to be, who he predestined us to be.
That's so good.